Hello, hello, hello to all of my Aquarius. This is Queen Amun-Ra coming to you with your general reading. Happy Freedom Friday. It may be still Thursday. This for in some parts of the world, but it may be Friday in other parts of the world. We've been gearing up for this last quarter moon phase. So now that this full moon that we had on the 5th, the full moon in Scorpio, along with the lunar eclipse, started to bring up everything from your childhood, your like connecting childhood, family, ancestral trauma to relationships that you're in right now, whether it's working relationships, friendships, romantic relationships. Start tying all of this together, giving you an opportunity to purge all of this, right? And so we're coming up on this last quarter moon phase so that you can stay focused on your mission here on Earth, Aquarius. That's what the questions on Sunday was really trying to help you with, to stay focused on your mission here on Earth. To recommend a stone for you all, fluorite. If you have fluorite is great for focus, productivity, creativity, and it's a anti-inflammatory stone. So it has bands of green, purple, blue, white in it. Kind of like these stones right here, fluorite right here. So it's great for your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and your crown chakra. Yeah, yeah. It's really called the genius stone. You all are the I know sign. You all are the smartest sign in the zodiac, and so your mind may be racing with things like from your past. Your mind may feel like, okay, well, wow, a lot of things are coming to the surface: fear, doubt, uncertainty, plus exciting ideas about the things that you want to do moving forward. That's going to keep you in that mission zone, like your mission, the reason why you're here on Earth. So let's tie it all together. Let's tie it all together. Let's tie it all together, Aquarius. Let's tie it all together. This is a general reading. Take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below in the description. I also have a second channel. It's called the Knowledge Channel. That link is below in the description. If you all have not had an opportunity to check out the 3-month prediction, please check it out. I want to say it's from April to June, if I'm not mistaken, March or April to June. Go check that out. The link is below. And also don't forget to continue watching the Pluto retrograde video. That video is dated May 1st through October. All right. So here we have the 5 of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We also have the 3 of Wands. We also have the Page of Swords. We also have the 8 of Swords. And we also have the 10 of Swords. Okay. So something from your past is trying to call you back, like that, back to a darker, lower frequency time, because people are still battling their demons, right? They're still looking for they're still talking about you. They're still they're still trying to kick up dust, creating false narratives, rumors, those kind of things, Aquarius. So your last quarter moon phase, if those things are coming up, some of the things that you can do to focus on the last quarter, to focus on closing out a cycle permanently, is doing a cord cutting ceremony. Like I said, fluorite is certainly going to help you to. It's a focused. It's a focused crystal, right? It's a used for productivity, like I said, creativity, anti-inflammatory. And sometimes when you think about things from the past when you were in a darker state of mind, or you were around certain types of very manipulative, very low vibrational energies, whether it was in church, whether it was in a workplace, whether it was in your own family, you may reach for certain types of foods, especially because we're talking about your emotions. We're talking about this water right here. Water is talking about your emotions. So it's always good to stay in your light, stay in your purpose, right? your mission while you're here on earth, right? Go back to Sunday's questions. It's always good to do that. That's going to give you the energy that you need, the healing that you need to put a manhole cover over your past. People are looking at failed relationships, whether it's failed friendships, failed romantic relationships, failed working relationships, and those things will come up. But it's God's way of saying through Mercury and Pluto, that's something that you want to purge. You want to purge all of that. Anybody who's still on low frequency, still talking about, your job situation, is still talking about failed romantic relationships or failed friendships or whatever, they're still on a very low frequency. They have not been able to move on with their lives. And so their energy is trying to call you back, trying to pull you backwards, right? But so Source is saying to you, you'll continue coming across those types of energies. That's the whole purpose of you doing a full purge, from May 1st through October 10th, is so that you can identify when you're around certain energies, or when you think about certain energies, just how much it pulls on your it drags you down. You could wake up, feeling fully, like your cup of water is full with fresh water from, like, maybe the night before you listen to meditation music with water sounds in the background, or just chakras music and just chakras music. And then you wake up and you start, because of all of this thinking going on, because Source is bringing those messages to the surface, you've already been brought into the light. All you have to do is turn away from it emotionally, and now physically get as far away from it as possible. Because again, you'll keep coming across those same types of energies. You'll keep coming across the bullying, the vindictive, the people who are always looking for differences when you're looking for forgiveness and commonality, and you're looking for operating in love. They're looking for the complete and total opposite, because they're still battling their demons. So Source is saying, see all of this water right here? So you're clear about staying as far away from those energies. This is night energy. So see all of this water right here? Source is saying to you, you have so much creativity, so much to be happy for moving forward. And so that's what you should be anticipating, your own future, not replaying the past over, at least not sitting there in the past. Just because the messages are coming up in your spirit, that's Source's way of saying, okay, it's time to do a burning bowl ceremony. It's time to do a cord cutting ceremony. It's time to release it. Time to release it. You're just going through a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth. So it can be draining, but the anxiety will be going away very, very soon. Okay, Aquarius? Be going away very, very soon. Very soon. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Like I said before, the fluorite, the stone fluorite, is, like I said, is also called rock. It's called the genius stone, right? It was named that by the medieval alchemist. The rainbow fluorite is a crystal of focus, clear thinking, and inspiration. You can take a bath with it. You can get it wet. It's one of those crystals where you can, like, literally put it in a bathtub with you. You can, keep it on your desk. It's a great thing for, like, very early in the morning if you have, fluorite, to just kind of keep that on you. Here we have the Strength card. We have the God card, Healing card, Nine of Pentacles, Princess of Cups, and also the Four of Pentacles. So here's the Strength card, right? So Source is saying keep any arrogance, any pride on a leash. When you think about the past and how God brought you into the light. See, a lot of those people, because they are operating in unforgiveness and they're operating and still gossiping and still just being messy and low vibrational, God has rewarded you. Here we have the God card. Has rewarded you with being brought into your light, because you asked for that, because you thanked Source in advance to get you as far away from certain energies, right? So here we have the Princess of Cups. We also have the Healing card. Source wants you to continue healing yourselves. Here we also have the Four of Pentacles and also the Nine of Pentacles. See, because you're moving towards financial independence, a lot of things from your past will try to call you backwards, because they want a piece of that. They want a piece of, because they're still looking at it as money. They're burning through their money. but they don't realize burning through their money is because they're gossiping. They're still gossiping. They're still just looking for, the woe is me, all of this. And so that's why Source is saying to you, now that you've been brought into the light, be very conservative with your time. If it comes up in your spirit and you think about it, then Source is saying don't give it a whole lot of thought. It's just like kind of on a need to know basis. This is what people are thinking. This is what they're talking about. They're still on that same low frequency. And so for you, Source is like, get up, move around. It could sadden you because, again, Aquarius, you're the humanitarian sign. And so you would rather get along with humans than fight. But if you have to, then, let me just say, let's just move on, right? Move on. You would rather get along. You would rather get along with energies. Here we have a breakthrough. Here we have the Chariot card. We have the Queen of Cups, the Lover's card. We have the Four of Cups and also the Eight of Cups. Here we have the Chariot card. I'm seeing victory for you all, Aquarius. So again, stay laser focused. Victory, 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 victory over your emotions, victory over your feelings. I'm seeing some kind of partnership coming your way, whether it's in love or in business. But I do see a decision has been made for you to put a manhole cover over your past, the past emotions about certain things. In other words, you're saying, I'm not letting anything from my past steal my joy whatsoever. Not at all. Here we have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Like I said, you have an enormous amount of compassion. Your heart was a little fuzzy when it came to certain things, but it's not fuzzy anymore. Now that you're in your light and you are continuing to heal and you're remembering things from your past, Aquarius, Source is saying don't sit around too long. Don't ruminate over it. That's why you got the Four of Pentacles and also the Four of Cups. That's feminine energy. And so you're a divine masculine sign. So every time you think about your emotions as it relates to certain things, when it comes to your stability, we're talking about root chakra, your money, your stability, your security, your family. That's also wealth, right? Like legacy. Well, every time you think about that, your definition of loyalty versus their definition of loyalty, your definition of patience versus their definitions of patience, vitality, career success, prosperity, stability. Every time you think about it and you think about rebuilding, you're saying, wow, I have compassion because it's generational. But at the same time, you're also seeing outside of your blood relatives those same types of spirits. Where again, you immediately went into looking for similarities and commonalities, and then you're looking for balance in relationships. You're not afraid to let people shine. None of those things, Aquarius. But when it's your time to shine, there's an issue. There's a problem. They're nitpicking, trying to distract you, trying to find issues. So I see you moving away from those energies. And again, that's where the breakthrough is coming in. When you think about it and you say, why am I giving it so much of my energy? This is really self-sabotage to give it this much of my energy. It's only because, again, as a humanitarian, to some degree, you wish that things were different, but when people are still constantly in fight mode and that kind of thing, just leave them in the past. Leave them in the past. That's the best thing you can do, because they just not satisfied with themselves. People who hate themselves find it real difficult to love other people. I'm talking about to forgive other people. I'm talking about when they hate themselves, they hate everything. Everything is everybody else's fault. They lose a job, it's somebody else's fault. They never look at themselves. They never point that finger back. So anyway, like I said, you're moving towards financial independence, and you just keep right on moving forward. Keep on healing, getting your massages, using your gemstones and crystals to help you, on your journey. Here we have the Hanged One. Here we have Judgment. Here we have the Moon card. Yep. We also have the Justice card. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. And then we also have the Emperor card. So Emperor card came out twice. Source, like I said before, is reiterating justice in your favor, judgment in your favor, Aquarius. Like I said, for those of you all who like scriptures, Psalm 143 may be a good scripture for you all to read. If you like reading scriptures, also doesn't help with your gemstones and crystals and those kind of things, so that you can go ahead and close out cycles successfully. Here we have the Justice card and the Judgment card. Like I said, it's two energies from your past in particular that still feel some kind of way. They're still very low vibrational, still trying to drag you down to their frequency. And so Source is saying, just hang in there. If it's coming to the surface for you, Source is like, you're not imagining things, but use that imagination to dream bigger towards your own future, not give your past any air, any life to it at all. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. You've been definitely working very, very hard on yourself, and you've been working very hard on your own future. And like I said before, people will try to be, people who don't look at themselves in the mirror and they don't speak highly of themselves, they will try to blame you for everything. They will try to blame you for their money problems. They'll try to blame you for their relationship issues. They'll try to blame you for everything. So again, for you, it's best to just steer clear of those energies. It's best to steer clear. They see that kind of stuff as playing games with people's livelihood, trying to play games with, anyway, like I said before, justice and judgment in your favor. Justice and judgment in your favor. You've broken generational cycles, chains, curses, and again, once you move that air and water, this is how you all going to remember how powerful you all are, Aquarius. When you remove that air and water and you're dealing with people who are dissatisfied with themselves, they're master manipulators, they're always in fight mode, they won't budge when it comes to their beliefs, they're like literally obsessed with something, then you're going to have to really let Source deal with them. There is no getting along with those types of energies. Move on. Here we have the Tower card. We also have the Moon card again. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Death card. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Sun card. So the Moon card came out again, further reiterating something from your past, really, really trying to resurface big time. And Source is sending you all kinds of information about it. Like I said, not for the purpose of you to get overwhelmed. It's really for the purpose of you to stay in your sunlight. That's where the energy is. That's where the healing is. That's where the true healing is, getting your rest. Here we have the Death card. We have the Tower card, right? So, and also the Wheel of Fortune, by the way. The Tower card lets me know you're divinely protected, Aquarius, and you're on the other side of this rebirth. You're on the other side of a rebirth. So something is really over, right? Remember, time is relative. God is bringing things up in your memory from your past because your past is calling out. You ever heard of people saying, oh, I just thought that person up, and then all of a sudden they call you or they text you or they show up or whatever? Same thing. Wheel of Fortune. So you got some great things, like I said, that lie ahead. Like I said, you cannot help when people are obsessed for whatever reason, that people cannot move on, for whatever reason. You just keep being a forward progressive thinker, Aquarius. You just keep being a forward progressive thinker. Here we have the Tower card again. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. The Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Magician card, and also the Empress card. So somebody was definitely from your past. Their energy was just a nightmare. It was several people. Energy was just a nightmare. Ace of Swords, which came out twice, is further reiterating sever ties. Completely sever ties, do the cord cutting ceremonies, whatever you need to do from your past. But just keep in mind, the only reason things are resurfacing is because of Pluto and Mercury. Mercury is currently retrograde until I believe the 14th of May, but then it goes into post-shadow retrograde. So messages are still coming through. This is the Magician card. This is Mercury. Again, messages are coming through. So however you're receiving the message through in your meditative state, whether when you're asleep, you're receiving messages, downloads about things. And if you wake up sweating, that's God's way of saying detox, release it, release it, release it. Some people are just like I said before, you may even be shocked that you are picking up on the energies of people that have full access to your universe. You could be picking up on their energies as well. Let's say, for instance, you have a dream about, let's say you have a great relationship with your kids, or you have a great relationship with your siblings and stuff like that, and you know that they have people attached to them that's not healthy for them. You could pick up on their energy and let them know, nah, you need to go ahead and release that because I had a dream about X, Y, and Z the night before. So, again, you're not imagining things. People from your past are again, I gotta remind you, time is relative. So you could be thinking about something from 5, 10, 15 years ago, because people are still talking about things, still plotting and planning, still doing those sort of things, because they are having a tower moment. There's several people that are having tower moments. They're having tower moments. Um, and so it's what they choose to focus their energy on. But remember, you're choosing to focus your energy, Aquarius, on moving forward and staying in your light. Remember, the Tower card is attached to Mars. Mars is the energy planet. So you're choosing to focus your energy towards your future, anticipating greater things to come. You're excited about your own future. While some people, the reason why they're having a tower moment, because they're still thinking about things from the past. I mean, literally obsessed. They can't breathe. They can't move. You're on their mind day and night, Aquarius. And so Source is saying you're going through a rebirth, and you're entering into, like I said before, you've already been victorious. Like I said before, two energies in particular. I see breakthroughs for you on both of those energies. Again, they have been complete nightmares. Here we have the Seven of Swords. They were just very, very manipulative, gaslighting. I mean, just everything you can think of in an energy that you just say, wow, what in the world is wrong with people? Just like in need of some serious psychological help. I mean, for real. And we don't even joke about mental health on this channel at all, but just in some need of some deep, deep, deep cleansing. See, remember, these planet retrogrades are affecting everybody. So as your information is coming up again, this is what's kind of really pushing you over the edge to victory, Aquarius, is because you're wired as a humanitarian. That's how you're wired. So you're always thinking about getting along rather than fighting. It's draining to fight, but if you have to, the way you come back is just like I said, we don't even need to put that out in the atmosphere, but there are certain energies, that's how they are wired. They're in battle with them. They're literally fighting their demons, and they're losing against their own demons. Some people cannot walk away from the past. They can't close out cycles. They can't close out cycles with exes. They got to leave those open because they waiting for somebody else to close it out. It's just like I said, Aquarius, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. So the best thing you can do is give it no air whatsoever. Absolutely no air to breathe. Stay in your light. Stay in your light, Aquarius. Stay in your light. Here we have the Chariot card again. 8 of Cups, the Hierophant card, the Queen of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and also the 9 of Swords. Yeah, here we have the Hierophant card. Like I said before, some people are really, really going through some things. Boom, victory again. Victory again, victory again. Here we have remain happy, charismatic, and free, Aquarius. Remain happy, charismatic, and free. Here we have the 2 of Cups. I'm seeing soulmate energy coming across your path. Again, these are just energies that you can talk to. People who are, every time you're emotionally drained or thinking about something, they are pouring fresh water into your cup. Here we have the 8 of Cups. Somebody is laser focused on their purpose. This is like all of this cups right here is like God is saying to you, you have so much to be grateful for, that you climbed this long, you climbed up this steep hill to get to your purpose. You had to go through a lot of stuff, a lot of rubble to get to your purpose. Here we go. 8 of Cups came out twice. Again, your heart may have been a little fuzzy. You would think time would heal things for some people. For some people, time makes it worse. They have a lot of idle time. That's when the enemy comes in. They have a lot of idle time on their hands to sit around and think about things. Here we have the 9 of Swords again. Just nightmares. Just complete nightmares. If they can't get to you to apologize or have some kind of FaceTime with you, even an apology would not be sincere. I'm telling you, even an apology wouldn't be sincere, because they're still on that demon time, that low vibrational energy. They're still on that kind of energy. They still on that, just very low vibrational, trying to hurt everybody, trying to bring everybody down. We'll say just narcissistic energy. So be very careful. Be very careful not to, again, when you see it, somebody could have seen it with, I'm looking for my other set of cards. Somebody could have seen it with a loved one. and picked up on that same kind of very vindictive, evil energy. And so it's okay for you to let loved ones know, this has been my experience with certain types of energies, and I'm picking up on that same energy, so be careful, with that. Sometimes people will take your advice, sometimes they won't, sometimes they have to find out the hard way. But it's nothing wrong, especially if it's connected to your if they are connected to your universe, and they're coming to you telling you certain things, or you can see that they're drained, exasperated, they're tired, they're worn out by something, and you already picked up on the energy. It's nothing wrong with you saying to them, hey, that you're a safe space to talk about certain things, Aquarius. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So let's get ready to close it out. Let's get ready to close it out, Aquarius. Let's get ready to close it out. Like I said before, there are some energies that's just coming to the realization, because again, it's just coming up in their spirit. And so again, it's giving you an opportunity to keep moving forward and not look back. Not look back. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and also the Empress card again. So somebody is definitely going through a major rebirth here. Major rebirth, where you're seeing things from a higher plane, a higher frequency, right? You're thinking legacy. Here we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles again, and also the 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles came out twice. Well, no, I'm sorry, came out the 9 of Pentacles came out twice. Source is saying to you, this is double financial independence. So the more and more they become obsessed with you, like I said, it's like the transference of wealth to you. All right. Here we have the 10 of Pentacles. You're working on your legacy. These are people both inside your family that you were very close to, that you've severed ties with or about to sever ties with, and people outside of your family that you may have had encounters with, right? And so they are fired up. They are really fired up. And so again, everything is in perfect alignment for you as far as your stability, your security, your financial success, your prosperity, your patience. All of those things are in perfect alignment for you. So Source is saying to you, when you look back, and we're talking about the number 3, you can optimistically move forward, know that you made the right decision. Page of Pentacles came out twice. So again, additional money is coming across your path, because again, that additional money translates to, if you give these energies, if you give these energies, these past energies that ran smear campaigns, committed to believing the worst things about you, talking about you, doing all kinds of stuff, it's essentially like you taking a sword and cutting into your own money. So the Page of Pentacles would be like, new money coming across your path. It's like new knowledge. What are you going to do with that new knowledge coming across your path? Are you going to invest in them, or are you going to invest in yourself, in your mission here on earth, right? So looking at it that way. Let's pull a number card, and then this affirmation card, and let's close it out. Yeah, number card and affirmation card, and close it out. And close it out. 777, I am in the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. So there's 3 situations in particular that God is tying the known to the unknown, the seen to the unseen, the dark and the light of all of these situations. There's 3 energies in particular. It could be filing court cases, could be doing all kinds of stuff, like I said, without your knowledge. But the bottom line is that the outcome is that you win. People are going through tower moments, and it's just hitting people hard. It's really hitting people hard. And it's, like I said, this High Priestess energy right here lets me know that a lot of information is being downloaded into your spirit, Aquarius. So stay focused. These energies have been nightmares, absolute nightmares to you in the past. They're energies when it doesn't matter. You could have been on medication. You could have been in a zombified state, because again, it is 10 of Swords. Somebody was definitely in a zombified state where they may not have been. Sometimes you can be so depressed, it's like you're on drugs. And so it's like somebody could have been just like somebody just injected you with something. That's how bad. That's why we don't joke about that on my channel at all. Somebody could literally have been in this state right here, not wanting to get out of bed, just don't really see, what life could be, you know, outside of certain energies. And so now you're no longer in a zombified state because God brought you into the light about some things. I'm telling you, all kinds of stuff that's coming up in people's minds. Some people are thinking about how people could have set them up, you know, and some people are just angry that you actually made it through, that God pulled you into the light about a lot of stuff that people were plotting and planning, you know, in your past. And so that's what has some people so enraged, plotting on your life, trying to unalive you, doing all kinds of stuff, trying to set people up, all of that. So be grateful to Source. And that's why somebody is working so hard for Source, because of all the stuff that has happened in your own past. Energy. Where are you putting your energy? Affirmation. I am full of creative ideas. Where did we say right here? All of this water. Full of creative ideas. Lots of things to be happy about. I am alive and well. Before I even pulled this card, I'm telling you, some people were plotting all kinds of evil stuff. Here we have, I am bold, I am healthy, and I am happy. I nourish my body with healthy foods. I hydrate my body with adequate water. My purpose is here and now. Today, I am blessed with an abundance of energy. That's right. Somebody was around some serious, just miserable. And guess what? They still miserable, still vindictive, still all of those things. But again, happy Freedom Friday to you all. Like I said, last quarter moon phase encourages a time of introspection. This is, learning how to restore balance. It's learning to slow down. This is the phase of the cycle where the moon's energy is decreasing. So you may feel personal energies are lower than usual. It's really Mother Nature's way of slowing you down to get ready to close out, to enter into a new moon phase. So some of the things that people do during the last quarter moon phase is prioritize self-care and also get your rest. Some people clean up, do deep cleaning of their house. Some people do things to rejuvenate them, like, again, staying in your light. For you, or if you're a healer, you may, amp up on the healing of other people as well as healing yourself. If you're a reader, you may be doing more readings. You may be doing things that just, again, keep you in the light, keep you in your purpose. If you're an educator, you may feel like, okay, let me educate myself so I can impart this wisdom and knowledge on people that God sends across my path or assigns to me. Whatever it is that you do, somebody is really energized in their light. That's where you want to stay. Sometimes people do things like take time to reflect on the lessons of this lunar cycle. Some people will get a haircut to kind of help draw back energy into your body. So whatever you focus on during the last quarter moon phase, remember, last quarter moon phase looks like a half of a moon in the sky. So it is your past trying to pull you backwards, while your future is saying, hey, over here, you have a bright future, tons of creativity, lots of financial independence, lots of different types. You focus on your legacy, right? So again, if you haven't watched Sunday's video, Aquarius, please consider going to watch it. Watch the prediction videos. And that's what I have for you. And I will see you all on Sunday. Bye.